So your body is your temple. Okay, that's really cheesy. What the heck is
It's a
that?
very deep phrase.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's get real. It's hard to work out every single day. It was a lot easier for me to work out every single day when I was literally living in gyms. Always,
Yeah.
the bodybuilder, like either a trainer or a gym operator or a fitness business consultant.
Yeah.
It isn't as easy as it used to be.
Right.
So your body, your temple. Wow.
Well, there's two aspects of it. I mean, the first aspect is that your body is your home. It's where everything is, and you have to keep it up to date. I mean, your skin, your internal organs, everything functions inside of you to keep you running. I mean, your heart, your brain,
Yeah.
everything, your stomach, every little aspect inside of you needs to operate well.
Okay.
Or else you'll be in pain, or there'll be some errors and some problems down the road that. It's kind of like a car. You want to fix them now, and you want to help them now before something breaks down later on.
Yeah, now we know this though, and then
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't have time.
Or you're not making time.
So I guess that's the question.
Yeah.
Your body can be your temple. The question is, do we emotionally understand or have emotionally built that habitual practice where it's not even a thought
Yeah.
to just do the exercise?
It's not. Unfortunately, the majority of the people don't apply it or practice it. I mean, you can compare it to a home. This is your home, but think about the home that you live in. I mean, a lot of people don't take the time to repair their roof or repair their windows.
I think I was listening to a Wayne Dyer audiobook, The Father of Motivation, and he was talking an interesting thought. That the yards that are in the worst condition are usually in the worst areas where they have they don't have a job. It sounds like kind of messed up, but if you really think about it, the yard that's kept in a nicer area, they got the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So they're working, and their yard. He was making this point. They're working. The yard is totally in order. In the areas where people might not be working at all, probably not working. It's pretty obvious. The yard's messed up.
Yeah.
So the argument was it comes from a belief system. It comes from the head.
Yeah.
Right? Like, for example, and you sacrifice. If you don't make the time to do
absolutely.
something.
Absolutely. It's like mowing your lawn.
Well, that's the point.
Yeah, majority of the people do not even take the time to do it.
So, how do you do it?
First, you gotta stop being lazy. I mean, you have to.
What does that mean, though?
What does that?
What's lazy?
Dedicating time. It's all about discipline. You have to dedicate.
What's
time.
discipline? Yeah, because Daniel Goleman talks about. I filmed about this. It's cognitive control. They did studies with 8-year-old children in Australia where they gave them a marshmallow and said, "Don't eat this. If you wait, you're going to get 2."
Yeah.
Majority of the children ate the marshmallow right away without waiting. So,
I heard about
is
that.
this a genetic thing? Is it a nature thing? What are your thoughts? Because discipline would be a label that we slap on somebody that has cognitive control.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely
I have
right.
my own view of this. Well, what do you think?
Well, you do make a point. I mean, lack of discipline and anything is another word for laziness. So you do make a point in
It's like
that aspect.
words label, right? And labels limit.
Yeah.
So the question is, where is it coming from? Or what are some actionable things one can do to overcome it? For example, let's break you down. If you're the one talking about your body's your temple.
Yeah.
I mean, are you making time to exercise?
I am.
And how do you do it?
How do I do it? I do it out of the sake of necessity.
Okay.
I mean, when I started working out, I was doing it just like the ordinary Mo, where they were like just doing it like once a week, and they would hop on the treadmill or the little chair machine and kind of like get their little legs going or get a little sweat breaking and then hit the shower. And so I realized just that whole routine was healthy. Just going in there, working out, hitting the shower. They got little massage chairs in there, and I realized that whole thing felt good.
Okay.
And so I realized if I did that a few days a week, right? Because at this time, work on my arms, work on my legs, I was getting an overall effect of it, like not just my legs, but I realized, oh, my arms are starting to tighten up, and I see some lines, and I'm starting to see some results. Kind of, if you work out a few times a week, like if you worked out 5 times this week, regardless if you worked out at all, you will see results right then and there.
Okay.
As you're working out, you'll see them bulging up right then and there, and you're like looking in the mirror, like, I could get used to this. And so that just kind of,
So what you're saying is you are visually motivated by results. But what about the guy or gal who don't see any in the first 30 days? Exactly. It's a different conversation. And I get that because, right, motivation's like fire. If you feed it with results, it grows.
Yeah.
If you don't, it dies and withers away. And I would argue that if you're going to change your thoughts, we've got to change our words first.
Yeah.
How do we change our words? Education.
Absolutely.
Think about it.
Yeah.
When you learn something, you're having new organic thoughts that are of your own, not anyone telling you.
Yeah.
And when you can define it now by knowing the words, you can refine your thoughts, which refine your behavior, and you can control the outcome of your life. Mm-hmm. And to top that off, instead of trying to train yourself in the gym or whatever this is that you're taking on, once you learn the words, you can speak the word. Mm-hmm. When you teach another, that's when you get the results of satisfaction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Serotonin, oxytocin, and then the endorphins from working out. So serotonin, like the leadership drug, teaching. Yeah. Oxytocin, helping another, creates bond. Mm-hmm. And endorphins, you feel good working out. Mm-hmm. I would argue most people aren't going to see results right away. So the best result they can get is learning, becoming educated of what they're looking to do to learn to become.
Yeah.
Whether it's working out or stocks, whatever.
Yeah.
Learn it, define it, so you can refine it and teach somebody.
In fact, that's why we're making this video, because this is a problem, right?
It's a problem. We're working through this literally in our head.
Yeah, I mean, people don't focus on it, like he said. So we just hope that you take away from this video the importance of maintaining this temple you have right here. You know, eating good foods is a good
And we know that, and I think the takeaway is, because we know that, we all know we should take care of our bodies.
Yeah.
How can we get motivated to do it if we don't learn about it? I've seen my whole life with training clients.
Yeah.
They can get talked at by a trainer. Mm-hmm. They'll have a trainer their whole life, and that can be fine. When they take it on their own accord to learn about exercising, there's a whole nother accountability.
Yeah, that's when it really starts to take an effect.
So educate yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Read, watch videos, watch exercise courses. Start small. Take a little jog around the block.
The more you learn, the more you earn.
Walk your dog. How about that?
Your body is your temple, and what you learn are the books, right, that you stack to the ceiling of that temple to create the destiny that you want.